Yo, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Match reaction to Orlando Pirates game against Marumo Gallant. What a game of football, man. What a game of football. That game had everything. It just lacked enough goals. Yes, Orlando Pirates ended up winning the game by a goal to nil. The game was impressive, man. I was impressed as a neutral fan, as someone that, like, I only say, like, I was hoping that Orlando Pirates loses, but because I don't want to have a fixture. Kaizer Chiefs, a possible fixture of Kaizer Chiefs against Marumo Gallant in the finals. I don't want to see a final of Mamelodi Sundowns against Marumo Gallant. I was hoping for a big final, and this is what we're going to get. Orlando Pirates have safely in the finals, waiting for a winner between Mamelodi Sundowns against Kaizer Chiefs. It's going to be amazing, guys. This is going to be a big final, and I cannot wait for Mamelodi Sundowns game to kick off against Kaizer Chiefs. Both sides, I'm sure they were hoping that Marumo Gallant would make it to the finals, but unfortunately, Pirates were just too strong for Marumo Gallant today. I mean, they were impressive. Like from the first whistle, from the first minute of this game, you could see that Orlando Pirates had one objective in mind, and which was to win this game and make it to the finals, and which they did, and impressive, very, very much impressive performance from Orlando Pirates. There were a couple of players that stood out today. Like the likes of Tito Masang had an impressive game. I thought Dlamini also had an impressive game, and Bogas had an impressive game. Mufukeng came on also, he was impressive. So some couple of players that stood out for today, man. So many players stood out today for Orlando Pirates. Since it was actually for it's very, very hard for me to choose a man of the match. It was very difficult for me to actually choose a man of the match because yes, Dlamini scored. I thought it was easy for those that decide for man of the match to give it to Dlamini. But I thought Patrick Masong had a wonderful game, man. I thought Patrick Masong had one of those games that, like, he reminded me the performance that Patrick Masong had today reminded me of last year when I think they were playing against Chippa United and also against Supersport United, if I'm not mistaken. And he was just unstoppable. He was just constantly creating chances, constantly uh, uh, um, asking questions to the defenders of Marumo Gallant. And even today, the one thing that I think I would actually be critical of Patrick Masonga was like, take shots. Why are you not taking shots? Why are you not taking shots? Sometimes, yes, you want to be creating chances and also providing assists, but then sometimes just take a shot on target because I thought he should have scored today. The fact that like Orlando Pirates ended this game with the only one goal, I feel like it flatters Marumo Galan. This game should have been 3-4 goals. Mahopa, man, Mahopa. Some of the chances that like Orlando Pirates missed today, they were just like not even like they were just embarrassing. The fact that like they could not score 2 goals, 3 goals in this game, it says a lot about their attacking line. Like their strikers that like they're not hungry enough to score goals. The fact that like Mahopa did not score even one goal today. I would not be starting him in the next game. If I'm the coach of Orlando Pirates, I'm not starting Mahopa in the next game because he was wasteful. He was so wasteful. Hoto today going forward, the amount of chances that he had, and also Arubi today, he was impressive. He could have been a man of the match because he made some really spectacular saves. He kept Marumo Gallant in the game. I thought Orlando Pirates were just impressive, man. They were just out of this world today. And also, after playing a very difficult game during the week against Algiers, I thought Marumo Gallant would actually, because they were resting. I gave them a chance. I did give Marumo Gallant a chance. I thought like they would make it a little bit more difficult for Orlando Pirates because like I said, the game that Orlando Pirates had in the midweek, it was a difficult game, kept Champions League quarterfinals. I thought that game would have took something out of Orlando Pirates, but Orlando Pirates they just came in this game as if like they didn't even play midweek. The way they played, the way they just took the game, and also the fact that like some of the players, the Orlando Pirates rested some of the players, and also other players were missing. Bata was missing today. Mufukeng did not start the game today. So they were missing couple. Chino also didn't start the game today, so didn't play the whole game today. So I thought when I saw the starting 11 of Orlando Pirates, like, okay, Marumagalan might actually end up getting something here. I thought like also we know that like Mbata was it was a forced this year not to start Mbata. He came out of the game midweek with what looked like an hamstring or cramp. So Mbata was never gonna be was never gonna be involved in this game. And I thought that was going to play in Marumo Gallants' advantage. And I was man, I don't want to say I'm disappointed in Marumo Gallant that like they did not win this game, or maybe at least take this game to the what to the extra time, because that was what I was hoping for, just to like tire those Orlando Pirates players, just to make them even more tired. Because yes, extra time is one thing that Orlando Pirates players did not want after playing the last game in midweek. And also I mean, their fixtures, their schedule right now is just going to get even more difficult. And all you can see, even like their depth is actually thinning. Like I said today, Mbata is missing with an injury. They were already missing so many players. I mean, the defense of Orlando Pirates, they're having to play Mbokazu, who has been exceptional. He came through and he has been impressive. So you can see that like now Orlando Pirates, they are having to rely on their reserve players, or players that were not even supposed to be in this. I mean, Mbokazu is starting. I mean, from the, at the beginning of the season, I don't think he saw himself being part of the Orlando Pirates starting 11. And for him to be in the starting 11 of Orlando Pirates tells you that like Orlando Pirates, they're having to compromise or improvise and use players that they were not actually planning to use this season. And I think it bodes well for the development of Orlando Pirates, because right now you can see they have Mbogazi, they have Nkota, they have Mofokeng, all these three players, they are from Orlando Pirates development. And I think it's impressive for South African team to be utilizing players from the development side, and those players playing a critical role in the future of or playing a critical role in critical games for Orlando Pirates. And honestly, I must say this: I'm look, man, I'm pissed off, man. I need to be honest. I'm pissed off that like this, like another season, Orlando Pirates still in the finals of Nedbank. In the finals of Nedbank, another season, Orlando Pirates having an opportunity to win another trophy. And I'm saying Orlando Pirates, the new cup kings in South African football, because for the past three, I mean, including this year, they've been winning cups consistently and being in the finals of cup competitions consistently. They're averaging two cups or two trophies every season. So, and I mean, are they the new cup kings? Are they replacing Kaizer Chiefs? Yes, I know Kaizer Chiefs have not won a cup in the last since like 2015, but Orlando Pirates, are they the new cup kings? Because they are actually winning so many cup competitions. And right now they're in the Netbank. I mean, in the finals of the Netbank, possibly to be facing Mamelodi Sundowns or Kaizer Chiefs. It's going to be very difficult for either Kaizer Chiefs or Mamelodi Sundowns to dethrone Orlando Pirates, because they've made this Netbank Cup their own, and it's going to be very difficult, like I said, for Mamelodi Sundowns or Kaizer Chiefs to beat Pirates in the finals. And I'm saying this as a Mamelodi Sundowns fan, because I saw that how they played today. I mean, they were impressive, man. They played very well. They played Marumo Gallant off the park, and it was just a matter of them missing chances and not converting chances, because like I said, this should have been a 3-0, 4-0, or even like 3-2. Because like even like if you're being honest, Marumo Gallant also had a couple of chances. They did had a couple of chances, and I thought Buthelezi was going to be that player that maybe Marumo Gallant would try to take advantage of, because I don't really rate Buthelezi that much. But he stood up, man. He stood up for Orlando Pirates, and he had an impressive performance. I must say. And you take a look at the ball position. I mean, Orlando Pirates, they dominated this game. Like I said, 70%, having played a very very big game during the week, a very difficult game during the week against Algiers. So to be coming in this game and dominate position like this, it is impressive. It's something that like you need to take account, and this notable. And 70%, Marumo Galan only had 30%, two corners each. They had 14 free kicks. Okay, these are not important, but yeah, man. Orlando Pirates yet in the finals of another Nedbank Cup, which yeah, man, I'm stressed, man, because again, you don't want a team that's just dominate cup competitions. Yes, I know this season with Orlando Pirates winning the M10-8. You had what's this team from um, Magezi winning. I mean, it was Kalin knockout. So possibly we might have Orlando Pirates repeating and winning Nedbank again. We might have Mamelodi Sundowns winning Nedbank. We might also have Kaizer Chiefs winning Nedbank, depending on how the semifinals between Mamelodi Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs go. But yeah, man, for Orlando Pirates. Congratulations to Orlando Pirates. I'm saying this with a very, very um, because I mean, if we had Marumo Gallant, I would have said we're definitely going to win Nedbank Cup. But having to play Orlando Pirates in the Nedbank Cup finals is going to be difficult. It's going to be very, very difficult. And yeah, man, uh, congratulations to Orlando Pirates. Congratulations to Orlando Pirates. And yeah, I'm just fuck, man. We have them in the league. We have them in the CAF Champions League. So that literally on the verge of winning another treble, and this will be like, I mean, if they win, probably it's not gonna happen that Orlando Pirates win another treble. It's not gonna happen. I don't think they will win the league. I also don't think they will win the CAF Champions League. But then they're in the conversation, and with football, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Don't rule out Orlando Pirates winning treble. Don't also rule out Mamelodi Sundowns winning treble. So it's exciting time for South African football. It's exciting time for Orlando Pirates fans. It's exciting time for Mamelodi Sundowns fans. But again, very, very nervous. I'm very, very nervous as a Mamelodi Sundowns fan. We're about to take on Kaizer Chiefs. You know what? I'm very nervous about this game. Normally, I'm excited. I'm having this so much confidence that like we'll beat Kaizer Chiefs. But then with this game, man, I don't even want to predict it because the way Kaizer Chiefs, the way I know we've been playing well in the league and even against Esperance in our second. I know I'm talking about Mamelodi Sundowns right now, but then I must say this: I'm very nervous about this game. I can actually see Kaizer Chiefs causing an upset. I hope I'm jinxing it for Kaizer Chiefs, but I'm not excited about this game. I'm not excited whatsoever. And I hope that like we I hope we do the job. I just want us to be in the finals of NetBank. And but then again, as much as like I want us to do the job, I'm not confident that Mamelodi Sundowns will beat Kaizer Chiefs. And it's actually insane for me to be saying this because Kaizer Chiefs have been dreadful. Kaizer Chiefs have not been playing very well. And I should be excited. I should be overconfident. But then I'm nervous. I'm so nervous about this game. And I would have loved to face Marumo Gallant in the semifinals, and Orlando Pirates were lucky enough to get Marumo Gallant. Honestly, a very easy route to the finals. And yeah, man, I'm about to end the stream and do a pre-match analysis for Kaizer Chiefs against Mamelodi Sundowns. So please join me in that stream. But then I must say this: Tito Masongwaye, man, Patrick Masongwaye had such a wonderful performance today. I thought he stood out. He was impressive, man. He was those touches that he was making, those combination passes, those combination plays. He was outstanding. For me, he should have been my man of the match. Tito Masongwaye should have been a man of the match today. I know that like Dlamini had some difficulties prior to this game. Did not train. He mentioned that in his post-match interview. He said he was having a fever, was having a flu. So for him to be having those struggles during the week and also come into this game without having trained with Orlando Pirates or having playing any part in the training and to score and also be a man of the match, I think it's impressive. I think something that like people need to take into account. There's too much happiness. We can't take it anymore. Yeah, man. Okay, Orlando Pirates fans, we remain humble. Marching to marching to another finals, man. Yeah, man. Orlando Pirates are happy. Honestly, they're happy people for a reason because so many finals Orlando Pirates have been playing. They have the experience. They know how to win finals. So it's gonna be very, very difficult for, like I said in the beginning of this video, for Mamelodi Sundowns or Kaizer Chiefs to dethrone Orlando Pirates because they know how to play finals. They know how to win finals, and I can't see. It's like I said, I don't want to make any predictions. I cannot wait for the finals. We'll see which team will make it to the finals between Mamelodi Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs. Whichever team makes it to the finals, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy to dethrone Orlando Pirates. And yeah, man, I wonder which team between Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates, between Mamelodi Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs, would Orlando Pirates fans be hoping that they face in the finals? But then by the picture, by the look of things, it looks like Orlando Pirates fans are backing Kaizer Chiefs to make it to the final, which I think will be very, very risky. I can't see if Kaizer Chiefs beat Mamelodi Sundowns and reach the finals of Nedbank. I can't see Kaizer Chiefs losing that final. I can't see it. Honestly, I can't see Orlando Pirates beating Kaizer Chiefs in the final of Nedbank. I just cannot see it because Kaizer Chiefs, they will be desperate to win that final because they have not won a trophy in a very long time. I'm sure they will do whatever it takes to win that final. So for Orlando Pirates to be baking and supporting Kaizer Chiefs and hoping that Kaizer Chiefs do win and beat Mamelodi Sundowns and face them in the finals, I think that's a very, very risky fixture for Orlando Pirates. It would be very, very risky for Orlando Pirates. Anyways, Kaizer Chiefs, okay. Oh man, Orlando Pirates fans are on cloud nine, man. They are on cloud nine. Yeah, but then, like I said, congratulations to them. They do deserve to be in the finals. And yeah, man, let's wait for Mamelodi Sundowns against Kaizer Chiefs. Should be a thrill of a game, that one.